Okay, guys, trial and error day. You ready? You let me know if you can see and hear me. We'll start there. Good morning, everyone. Sprig is in here already. Can you hear me? Hmm. Well, okay. Thank you, Rocco. Now, as far as the moderator thing, not a clue. But hopefully, this chat will be better than the regular YouTube one. So, fingers crossed. Okay. How are you guys today? I've got your oracles all pulled. Interesting. Thank you, Terry. All right. We're going to wing it. I mean, this is how we learn. So hopefully StreamYard will, the more I play around with it, I think it'll be better. So we'll figure it out. You live in the dream in a past life, living in the dream in a different realm at this point. All right. I know my hair's down. It's a little weird to see me like that, but that's all right. All right. Before we deep dive into any questions that you want, I do want to remind everyone, if they hadn't seen the pre-recorded video I did yesterday, I would like everyone to pray for Gail. Her father did pass away on the 27th, so we send her love and light in our prayers. I also want you to keep Sugar Glumplins, well, I call her Dumpling, in your prayers today because she is in surgery. And I don't know all the details. I haven't been updated yet. But I did talk to her yesterday, and she was to have surgery today. So let's pray for our Dumpling. Ignore my eyeball. I have another sty, but it's so deep down into my eyeball socket that I can't get to it. So hot compresses and tea bags and the whole shebang. I'm going to do this as long as I can today, but I will have to go elevate my feet at some point because I have what they call cankles today for some reason. My feet and ankles are really swollen, and I'm supposed to elevate them above my heart level or something. I don't know. I'm pumping the potassium phosphate because I know that it helps. So basically, I don't know. It's what they call liquid IV or something. But it's okay. Deb, honey, I texted you this morning. I'm just checking on you and see how you were feeling. Lymphatic massage. I know I need some kind of massage, huh? Hi, Dragonfly. Yeah, my mods that I normally have in YouTube, I haven't figured out the mod thing over here. I have not a clue. I'm not worried about it. So those of you have my number. If you have a question and you can't reach me in the chat today, just text it to me. I know, Deb, I'm still tired too. Hi, Nadia. Let's see, Christine. How you doing, honey? Yep, Jez has joined us. All right. So, yeah, if you're just now popping in, we have sent out prayer requests and good love, light energy to Gail and her family and to Dumpling for surgery today. I also want to send out prayers and condolences and good light, love, energy to the victims of the school shooting in Nashville yesterday. It's such a tragedy. And whether people call it a false flag or a reality, and whether it happened or not, I'm not here to get into that. People just need prayers anyway. So we're going to pray for everyone that was involved. All right. So today, no particular subject. We have woos and woes. Some woes, people are having deaths in the family. My cankles is a woe. My eyeballs a woe. I just can't stand these things. I can't wear makeup. So, depression, casserole today, leftovers, I had food, veggies, cheese, and pasta. It's actually pretty good. All right. Oh, and Rocco, I saw your video yesterday. Brilliantly done. I think it was called Spiritual Boot in the Ass. Love it. Perfect. Don't we all need them? Sometimes we need them, and sometimes we need to give them to other people. Thank you, Kathy. But spiritual boot in the ass, I think we've all kind of gotten one recently. Some of us have. Whatever you're dealing with in your private life or spiritual collective family, sometimes it happens. One thing I did want to talk about today is that because your oracle cards actually kind of poke around with it a little bit, is trying to perfect, or at least what we think is perfection. We're not perfect. We never will be. We need to work on our intuition and really ground ourselves to going within and trusting our gut more. And when you're around people that have a negative energy, out in public, maybe it's your own family, we need to try to discern wolves in sheep's clothing, if you know what I mean. So we'll talk a little bit about that if I can remember, my brain. You feel like you got a spiritual boot in the ass in the head. Are you sick? What's the matter? I kept you on the phone too long last night. That's what it was. Which is probably true. You yapped your ear off. All right. Your ankles and feet are also swollen? I know. Well, I don't know how much is dehydration, but I do know that the liquid IV pumps potassium in because that causes a lack of potassium causes edema in the legs. So this is that liquid IV, and it's packed full of potassium phosphate. So, and I had the banana today. I stole it from the children. Okay. Well, let's get to it. This chat's going to be a little taken to get used to. That's okay. Lots of different layouts and little buttons, and I don't dare touch any of them until I've read more. All right. So if you have any questions that you want to send to the cards, by all means. Let's see. Aha. See? I'm learning stuff. And clicked a button I said I wasn't going to. All right. I'm playing. That's how we learn. All right. So, Miss Banana's not green. Yuck. Spots on them are sweeter. Yeah. The riper they are. Yeah. The darker they are, like brown, that's banana bread bananas right there. That's good stuff. But yeah, I had bought bananas for the kids the other day, and I stole food from the littles. Yep, that's me. I'm mean. The bully. You'll play along? I hope so, Deb, because that's just how we're going to learn. And I'm assuming this chat room is all in order. It's not live chat or slow chat or something. It doesn't have, or at least I haven't found the buttons. So, okie dokie. Yeah, it's 1:11 here, Deb. 111. Thank you, Terry. I say that you found it. Okay. Just don't cut the red wires in. Oh, gosh. Now I'm going to be looking for wires. All right. Oh, I'm wearing a shirt today. You remember that movie Straight Outta Compton? And then everybody started creating shirts that say Straight Outta Somewhere. You guys will appreciate this because you're a family. It says Straight Out of Atlantis. I'm sure if first time I wear it in public, people look at me like, what? Renee is on the phone texting. She says, hello, everyone. Sending love and healing. Thank you, Miss Renee. All right. Oh. Amazon says there is a package on my doorstep. Oh. Washing machine parts. We came home to find out that our washing machine died. I don't know. I'm not going to focus. My hair's already aggravating me to death. I'm not going to focus on negativity and stuff breaking because you know what? I think we all can agree shit happens. Oh, well. One of them spiritual boots in the ass. You know what I mean? Yep. All right. So, yeah, straight out of Atlantis. We all need one. All right. Speaking of shirts, Nadia, I checked on it. I texted you or messaged you. I don't know. I sent you a message somewhere, and your shirt will be arriving to you Friday at your house. Okay. All right. All right, guys, let's go. Oracle's already pulled, so that's because I could find them this morning. Yay. All right. What's we want to do? Spirit led, whatever you want to do. This chat, is it just really slow? I don't know if it can be timed or not. Interesting. Terry's the queen of your favorite dad mom jokes ever? Terry is funny. All right. Well, Dad, we don't apologize about the washing machines. Shit happens. I mean, Lee believes he knows what's wrong with it. I'm glad it was the cheaper part, not the whole motor, because we don't do that. But it'll be all right. If I got to scrub them on a rock, I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Pat. How are you? You're all so quiet today. You're saying hi. Does this just feel weird? I know. I know it feels weird. You know, shit happens like with your water pipe. Oh, honey, I know. Seems like everybody had water pipe issues. It's like a dirty word now. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about leaky things and messes. All right. So let's see. Is there any... Wow, Nightbot actually works in here. Okie dokie. Were you a Lakota in your past life? Okie dokie. Nadia wants to know if she was a Lakota. All right, Terry. Tincture? I don't know what that is, but okay. Maybe I should know. That's all right, Pat. You do your thing. You do you, boo, if you're listening. All right. So we want to know if Nadia was a Lakota. I feel that you were in a past life. So we're looking for our aces for yes. And major arcana cards that will confirm a yes or no. I'm going to go ahead and do the Kachina knife instead of just doing a yes or no spread, because maybe it'll tell us a little bit of story if you is hombre. Okay. Like that card came up in your reading yesterday. Wow. Yep. I believe. I believe you were a medicine woman. Yeah. We have a lot of swords in here. All right. So we start out with King of Swords. Yeah, very true. That you were Lakota. At least in one lifetime. Medicine woman. That's when I do Native American readings. She's a medicine woman because she's like a mama bear. She protects and takes care of everybody. Medicine woman. I think you were different tribes, but this is like a portal contract. Yeah, in one life you were. Yeah, when you have twos, they're like contracts. Now I don't know because you worked really, really hard. What you did, um, being a medicine woman, you were easily distracted though. Easily distracted. Tried to stay focused on what you needed to do as hard as you could. Sometimes you felt, I think you were there during a time of great maybe disease or war because at some point with this setting beside of it, you were in limbo with a hangman. But you were very enlightened and a very, very smart medicine woman. But yes, I get that you were Lakota. Mm-hmm. And you got a youngin' in here. Well, I believe that this is your child because it's opposite of Queen of Wands, but it's also determination to always be on, kind of move forward. You're very truthful in telling people how medicine works. You shared your ability with that worker bee card, but you also have a child in here too. Let me do some confirmation. Well, that's all we need to know. Yeah, working, working, working all the time. So if you want a definite confirmation, if you were Lakota, you have two major aces. Yep. Yep. Emotionally attached and always truthful person. And the one in the middle, major arcana card with it is justice, balancing out your time. I think you may have traveled to different tribes, always trying to find balance with stuff. Very, very smart, though, because he's enlightened, a spiritual leader, medicine woman. So you combine the earthy Gaia, one with the land, with the spirituality. So, yes, Miss Nadia. So, oh, you want to know if it's Xander? Let me do yes or no if Xander was your child. Honey. Yep. Yeah. Here's a mama holding the baby. That's Empress, Major Arcana, yes. And he helped you go out and serve the community. Serving the community all the time. That's because that's humanitarian right there. Okay. So, yes, Xander was your child in that lifetime as well, Lakota. Now, you did get 10 of Swords, so it looks like that Xander wasn't with you. He died young because 10's wrapping it up. Something came to an end and surrender. So it looks like he may have died young. It's kind of sad with the irony if the medicine woman's child died, but it doesn't say how he died. I don't think he was with you very long. Not that he was a little kid, but this is a battle card. So I think he died in a war. Okay. That's sad. But surprise, surprise, Nadia was a medicine woman. Wow, your base card is strength. Really, really good. It's another major arcana to confirm everything. Yes, you were very good at what you did, too. You're strong. Okie dokie, Nadia. All right. Cooking, but listening and watching chat as you're multitasking. Well, you're just talented, Rocco. All right. Let's see. I think Terry had one. You're very welcome, honey. Let's see. Ooh. Hi, there's my JoJo. Did Jonna join us today? I haven't seen you for a while, honey. How are you? Wondering if there is any messages for you. Okay, I will look. Rocco, you said, I mean, Muhammad is Muhammad. Why wasn't Yeshua kept as Yeshua? Also another spelling of Yeshua. That's a good question, Rocco. Very good question. Yeah. Interesting. You know, there's so many things that we just don't know about it. All right. So, Oh, Rocco. Okay, you had that in the form of a question up here. Was Yeshua's name translated wrongly on purpose in the Geneva Bible, again by King James? Okay, we'll pull cards on it. I know I saw Terry's first. Let me do hers. And I see Deb's got one too. Oh, yeah. Terry wanted to know if she should continue her tincture venture. I don't know what that is, but okay. That's all right, Jonna. It's the quiet ones we have to worry about. It's all right. Thank you, Kathleen. Yep, the tincture venture, Terry's question. So, if you should continue it. All right. All righty. So we're just looking for some yes or no or major arcana. Let's see. Oh, card's trying to get away from me. All right. Spriggy was in here this morning, but I don't know where he went. He's roaming around here. All right. Well, I don't think you are, Terry. Should take a new path. Interesting. Let me show you. You got a lot of cards in here that mean the same thing, which means changes. The Tower, asking the question if you should continue the venture. This is no, because big changes. But sitting beside of it, remember these are major arcana cards, is the Death card, bringing something to an end and starting big new changes, slow to change. So 2 right off the bat, this is no, change it. I don't even know what it is, but this I don't need to know. It's fine. And then this beside of it says you've put in all the work. That resignates. This is just the work has been done and you're just sitting on the sideline. In the past, in 9 of Pentacles, maybe you thought that this was, I don't know, it does have to do with money making or anything or manifestation, but being very independent and sovereign, that's in the past. So that's not a current situation. In the future, another major arcana. Use your wisdom and go on a different path and journey with the Hermit. Something different. Okay? Because he's always looking out on a new path with his little lantern. And so just take your wisdom with you. So Terry, they don't want you to keep doing it. 3 of Wands. Let's look at it the way it's aspected. You know, that ship has sailed. Let's look into the future, like what else could be coming. Okay, Terry, your final card with the future, whatever you choose to do. That's the 10 of Cups. I'm bringing you great happiness for you, and this is a family card. So 10 of Cups, your wishes will be granted is what 10 of Cups means, because it's an emotional thing. Okay, so Terry, to continue, it says no. Sounds like you'd be sticking to your photography. Okay. Well, that's what Spirit says. Alrighty. What was next? It was Rocco's, I think. So we want to know if Yeshua was mistranslated with the King James. Oh, wow. Terry, I just looked at your base card, honey. You have the Magician, which is... camera's weird. Is Magician. That means... it's not a trickster card. It means being enlightened and using your talents to do something different. So, because it's like an ascension, using your gifts, because it's all 4 elements. Yeah. I'm going to go start a new project. But you got a lot of major arcana cards to let you know that you might want to just move away from it. What do mermaids wash their fins with? Tad. Tide Pod. I'm just asking. All right. All right, so we're doing Rocco's. about Yeshua's name being mistranslated. Was it? So we're looking for a yes or no confirmation. Jesus, you can come in here and answer this question for us. I say both Jesus and Yeshua. I say Jesus more than anything just because that's the way I grew up. I don't think his feelings are hurt either way, but it'd be nice to know the truth. All right. Let's translate it. Let's see. All righty. Instead of talk to me, Goose, let's talk to me, Jesus. Wow. Yes, it was changed on purpose with King James. It's a distraction. I hate that. Okay. Yes, Yeshua was changed. I'll show you. You're right. King James is the one that did it because he just showed up in here. All right. So, yes, they changed it very, very quickly. That's that fast-moving Eight of Wands. They made sure everything was aligned. Make sure that it happens fast. Okay. But they also knew that they had to balance the timing of it as well to manifest the timing. Like, who's going to see it? When are they going to see it? Will they know the difference kind of thing? Oh, they're going to know the difference. In the past, here's your King James. That's in the past because he's the one that did it. Did it on purpose. Yeah. So the whole world would be confused. The whole world is affected by that. So his name is truly Yeshua, and this guy changed. So his name was more important, apparently. But it changed and showed the whole world that he can change the name of Jesus. Why did he do it? To distract. That's judgment being called away. Look here, not there. Ugh. So not only is it a distraction, here's your thief. He stole the truth. Because those are swords. Here's your thief card. Get your attention. Makes you want to strangle him, doesn't it? Knight of Cups. So everything that you read, this is a warning of proceeding with caution. That's a knight. When it's horses, he's the one that's walking very slowly, taking precautions, protect your emotions, because cups are emotions. Protect yourself. Be very cautious of what you study and what you listen to, because they've changed it all. I know, Rocco. King James does get top billing on the Bible. So, Rocco, it answered your question that, yes, it was changed on purpose to distract the whole world. Truth was stolen. Yep. Well, that's good news. Yeah. Heartbreak to the collective. Yeah. It is disappointing. It makes him kind of mad, too, you know? These spiritual boots in the ass, right, Rocco? All right. Wow. The base card on that is another major arcana card, and that's the Wheel of Fortune. They totally flipped it upside down on purpose. And that's not what you want to hear, Rocco, but it is. You're welcome, honey. All right. Deb, I think you were next. I think yours next. Mm-hmm. Hi, Spriggy. I just saw you. Oh, no. Just scrolling. Scroll. Dragonfly, just saw you didn't sleep very well last night. What's the matter with you? Okay. Nadia's, Terry's, Rocco. Yeah, there you are. You feel something big is coming this week, energy-wise. What do the cards say? Okie dokie. All right. Let's see. Something big coming this week with energy. I hope the big changes are we get some energy. That would be nice. All right. This week, anything changing? Well, it might help if I could hold on to the cards. I have butterfingers. I don't know why the energy seems off using StreamYard. Is it just me? I think it's too quiet or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just seems off. All right. Let's see. All right, stay nice through here. Don't you love? Well, you got to pay attention to what we're hearing and seeing out there, Deb, because they're doing a little trickery on us. Oh boy. Oh Lord. I think the energy, we have two things going on in these cards right now. One of them is galactic energy, like the alignment, something about the energy of the stars and planets. It's going to start to change things here on Gaia as well. Let me explain. Yeah, because that's based on the information from the pictures. And with the hangman being in limbo, excuse me, but this is also in alignment because he's perfectly aligned, and it's being enlightened. So in alignment with the stars and planets will bring energy. Let's be careful with how we deal with the energy, because beside of it is the hoodwinked card. Like, if you start to feel funny, please know that it's not you. It's just, you know, you haven't been drugged. It's galactic, because it's very, okay, this camera is backwards in the StreamYard. I'm sorry. Yeah, because this is a galactic card as well. So listen to your inner truth of how you're feeling, because this is a trickery card. We don't want to feel stuck, okay? So energetically in the galactic, can throw your energy off. There's a strong gravitational pull or something. Okay. It's going to make people kind of cranky. So let's try to keep ourselves in check, because this is inner turmoil. That's the Five of Swords. So people might be very sharp-tongued because all these swords are lined up. Yeah, in the past, you have the Two of Swords, or Two of Swords. It's a Page of Swords, so may even affect the littles as well, like being kind of cranky and grumpy. But the Page of Swords is also starting to seek truth about the proper alignment of the way things are supposed to be in space. So these are all very galactic. But something energetically is also going on in political geo world. We're going to start to see some major riff and fighting. It may be caused by the galactic shift or alignment, because we have a war going on between the devil and the emperor. Yeah. So we know that, well, the devil's the devil, but the emperor is a Mr. T card, like good versus evil. So we're going to start to see a lot of that stuff. Now the one that sat next to the devil, thank goodness, is the Tower. So bringing down the bad guys and bringing changes. So bringing down the devil because it sits beside of him, and across the row it sits with the emperor, which means he can bring big changes. So, Deb, we have energy, geopolitical, but with all the alignments and everything, I think it's all connected one way or another. But we're going to have to keep ourselves in check because it looks like this alignment's going to make us cranky. Ugh. Your energy's blah. Deb can't be cranky. Yeah. It's spiritual war. I mean, of course, that's been going on since the beginning of time, but we may start to see more things fall apart in the news. Not that we watch the news, but you know what I mean. You hear it. So, at least the sun's out. Yeah. Deb's our sunshine. Yep. All right. All right. I have to go find the next one. It's not StreamYard Energy's off, is it? Maybe it's already started today. Whoa. I don't know when the alignment is. I think, Deb, didn't you send me something about that? I haven't opened it yet. I'm sorry. Okay, Renee has a message on the phone. She says, so it's not the refried beans I ate last night. Had stomach pains during night and this morning. I feel slow, but I'm light. You're on fire just to get up and go. So you're going, it's kind of what's the way I worded? I said, I feel like a slug. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it wasn't the refried beans. But, yeah, Renee, apparently it just seems weird today. I don't know why. I mean, I don't feel that it's negative and nasty. I just feel like it's blue. Like everybody needs a nap. Anybody want to take a nap? Okay, Nadia. I'm going to find Jonna's question here. Planets are lining up, 5 of them. Oh, good Lord. We are going to be cranky. Cranky and sleepy. No. Neutral and tired. Yeah, I don't feel that there's anything negative or bad. It just feels blah. Just tired. Just need a nap. Jonna had a question. Let me find. Well, it must have been before that. I'm just looking for your name. Oh yeah, you just wanted to know if you had any messages. Okie dokie. From anybody in particular, like your off-worlders or guides? Jojo, were you sleeping? Nadia woke you up. She mean, isn't she? I just need... Oh, Deb, on that energy question, or big changes coming, the base card on that's the 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's going to come. It's going to come fast. Great. I think it's already here, if you ask me, because that can also mean in the works now. We're all just going to end the show in a little bit. We're going to go take a nap. Okay? You're open to anything? All righty. We shall see that. Any messages from Jonna? All right. Just seems so quiet. I know I never have the ability to hear you, but it's just the energy's weird. Everybody just like, it's okay. All righty. Any messages for Jonna? Ooh. Jonna, you've got... Let me figure out who it is. Okay, well... Oh, Oh, interesting base card. Is your star card. So messages not only from the off-worlders, but past loved ones. I'm just trying to figure out who it is. I don't know. I know what the message is. Maybe you'll know. Because I get a male energy, maybe past someone that's past that was in the military. I don't know who that would be to you, if that resonates or not. But somebody that had a lot of an authority figure, warrior, maybe I don't know, somebody that's passed away that may have had military experience, or was always fighting for you, trying to look out for you. Because I've got some knights in here. Now, let me explain. All right. So messages for you. Yes, they're actually coming back and forth to tell you this with the Two of Wands. It's like a portal card, like between two realms. Someone that's passed over, but your off-worlders are also going back and forth, and they're talking to you in your sleep. And they have a message for you, and it's a warning about something, okay? And the reason I say that is in the past is a Knight of Cups. They're warning you to be careful about something and setting boundaries. Have you had to set boundaries about something, Jonna? Because of trickery and illusion and confusion with the Moon card underneath it. Set boundaries with something that you're doing, whether it's work or with a person that you have to set boundaries with, because the Moon is a tricky confusion card. Now it's going to be okay, because beside of it is the Chariot card. And remember, these are major arcana cards. They want you to know that you're moving forward, you're charging forward, and whatever struggle you're going through right now is you're going to overcome that adversity. You'll move quickly through it. It'll be okay. Just keep trucking, okay? Just keep going. When in the future, the Page of Pentacles, like maybe starting something new and manifesting something to change, that whatever you're going through is going to change. Because with the baby page, that's starting fresh, manifestation and money. I don't know. Are you looking for a new job or something? But the person that keeps coming in is the Knight of Pentacles. And I keep getting a male energy that has to do with maybe they were in the military and they watch out for you. I don't know if you have anybody in your family that's passed on that was the military, but they are there to let you know it's going to be okay. And you will have the Nine of Cups, which is cheers. That's celebration. So if you're going through something right now, maybe it has to do with job, money, setting boundaries with someone. So you hope you're moving. Well, it says that you're going to have to set certain boundaries and overcome it. Well, we're manifesting, well, the Pentacles, you're manifesting, and it has to do with money. So, but in the end of the reading, you have cheers, and the Chariot's right above him. So quickly coming to a celebration. They just want you to know that it's going to be okay. Beautiful. Do a little confirmation because I said, will Jonna be moving? You ready? Here you go, sweet cheeks. Yes and yes. Ace of Swords. Yep. And you'll actually be hearing about it fairly soon. I have to look at your numbers to see if I can make a connection. Empress. So she is very, very abundant in everything that she says and does. And she's very independent. She's very powerful. So the Empress, take charge. You manifest those things because you know you want them. And it'll be good for your family because that's a celebration family card. The Four of Wands. It's a we the people, marriage. It means a lots of different things. But this will be a good victory for you and celebration in the end. So it matches the Nine of Cups. So you're going to be okay. Gonna be okay. All right. All right, Jonna. Hope that helps. All right, guys. Who's next? All right, your star card on that, Jonna, with the base card is also letting you know to find your balance. Find balance with everything you do. Set the boundaries. You're gonna be all right. We'll manifest. Jojo. What? Nadia said, yes, Jojo, that's how you spell question. She hadn't asked it yet, Nadia. You're welcome, honey. Let's see. Oh, okay, Nadia. She texted me. Nadia had a question that piggybacked on Jay's question. When I saw the Knight of Cups, I saw it looked like a seahorse. Is there any connection to Joshua and the Atlantis? Well, yeah, they're very big Atlantean cards. All the cup cards in this deck. Is there any connection to Yeshua? Is that what you mean? Yeshua and Atlantis instead of Joshua? You call him Joshua if you want to. As long as you love him. I'm assuming you meant Yeshua since it's piggyback to Jay's question. So, connection, Yeshua and Atlantis. All right. Let's see. It's a good question. We'll go piggyback on Jay's question. Rocco, you're giving Nadia a piggyback ride. Jesus, yeah. All right. Question about your brother. All right, honey. I'll have to go find it. I have fumble fingers. I think my hands are asleep. They're not numb like they used to be. Thank goodness. Nadia whooped them back into shape. And I got to upgrade them. These cards are just bigger. That's all right. So we're looking for a connection to Jesus and Atlantis. I'm wanting to say that we did that once before, but maybe we didn't. Maybe I saw it on somebody else's show. I don't remember. What shall I see? All right. All right. Keep pulling cards here. Wow. Okay. Well, that's an obvious yes. Okay. Jesus' connection to Atlantis? Yes, there was. I think the Atlanteans were going through something major. There's a lot of burden. Well, we know it wasn't always picture perfect, but Jesus went there at some point. Now, remember, we don't know all the details of whether it was that lifetime, because we've been lied to, so we don't know. Well, let's look. Going there, trying to get them to understand to leave the past behind them and start on a new path and a new journey. He went to talk to them. I let them know that they're basically screwing up. And they did. They had a lot of downfall. Not only war, but they had natural issues coming in. They have off-worlder invaders, and it was falling apart. But opposite of that, on the other side, is the Four of Pentacles. Letting them know that they have a firm foundation with their firm with their feet on the ground, but they're holding on to the pentacles too much. Maybe they're too trying to let them know that you need to walk away with the earth, away from the worldly things, because this can represent greed. It's all my money. You know what I'm saying? And in the past, yeah, he went there for a while because he has the wisdom, the leader. And just looking at this picture makes me think of Jesus on the mountain talking. Like, everyone gather around, children, and let's talk. You know what I'm saying? But to bring his enlightenment and wisdom to them, that's a past card. Because these people didn't know which way they were going. That's like not knowing. Fear of the unknown. Didn't know what they were doing. They were falling apart. So he came to bring truth because it's messed up. He spent some time there quite a bit of time there because that's your worker bee, the Eight of Pentacles. He put in a lot of work and time there to try to help them. I don't guess they learned anything, did they? Nope, they didn't, because he was trying to relieve their burden. Because that's what this is the worker bee sits beside of, I'm working to relieve your burden. Let me help you. I didn't listen very well. But is there a connection with Jesus and Atlantis? Yes, that's my Atlantean ace. That's the Ace of Cups. He absolutely had a connection and was there to share his wisdom. Apparently, we Atlanteans didn't listen if he was there when we were there. We didn't listen very well. We're hard-headed. Apparently, the leaders didn't listen because she's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's usually a manifester, but she can also be kind of greedy. So these leaders didn't listen. King of Wands, like kings and queens and leaders is what they represent. He's supposed to be the passionate go-getter, and he didn't go get nothing except into trouble and war, and she can be very, very greedy. And that Four of Pentacles holding on to that money. So I guess they were focused on more earthbound 3D stuff. You know what I mean? Hi, hubby. You feel like a stand-in for the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Over the cuckoo. You live in the cuckoo's nest, honey. Yep. Just like us now. I agree, Nadia. Very much so. Yep. Just like us now. It's like he comes and he tries to get people like, please straighten up. I don't want to. You'd think we'd learn, but hope that answers your question, Nadia. Okay. Deb, you asked something about your brother, honey. What was the question? I should have got coffee. I haven't had any coffee today. Maybe that's why I'm dragging. I'm trying not to drink it today. I'm trying to get potassium in. Oh, that's right. There you are. Deb has a question. My brother Trip had shoulder surgery 2 weeks ago and cannot eat. He says he can't explain it. He's not on painkillers anymore. He's lost his appetite? Interesting. All right. Well, Deb, is that... I'm trying to figure out the form of the question. Because it's more of a statement, so I'm trying to do... He can't explain it. So do you want me to see if I can see if there's another medical issue going on and he just doesn't know about it? Because we're looking for yes, no kind of stuff. Curious to know if he's been back to the doctor. Let me scroll down here. Oh, well, good point, Dragonfly. Anesthesia will do that? Okay. All right. Well, Deb, I'll do, we'll look for a little yes or no if there's another medical issue that maybe he should get checked out. All right. It's like pulling cards when we did it on Michael's doggy, Charlie. He did have an ear infection, but I knew there was something else. Sure enough, there was. You didn't hear that blasphemy, Jen. Coffee is water just filtered through roasted coffee beans. I know. I'm trying to be a good girl today. Put potassium in. If I had potassium, I guess I could put these packets, because they're powdered packets. I guess I could put it in the coffee. I definitely don't want to put any bananas in my coffee. I'm just feeling sluggish because I haven't drank coffee today, but it's all right. I'm being good. I'm getting my water in. So funny. How do you get rid of edema and swollen feet, cankles? Drink more water. Put more fluid in. Make a whole lot of sense, does it? All right. So let's see if Trip is shoulder surgery if something else is going on causing him not to want to eat. Deb, I hope he's not dehydrated or anything. All right. All right. Tell me about trip here. What we got going on? Has he ever had major surgery before? And his body's just takes a slower time to... He's off painkillers 3 days after surgery. Okay, well, he's drinking and peeing. Well, that's good. He's hydrated. All right. Jojo, I'll get to your... You talked about your inspection. I'll get to it. Okay. You're paying more. And if you run into the bathroom, you rushing. All right. Huh. Deb, yeah, he needs to go to the doctor. Well, don't panic. One of the doctor cards came in here. You're going to encourage him, Sunshine, because you're in here too. Okay, I don't want to scare you, but he needs to go because eventually in the near future, it could really start to affect his health. All right, let me explain. Don't freak out. We're going to send him love and light and prayers and make you feel better as well, okay? So, answering the question, is there something else going on that's causing him not to want to eat? Ace of Cups. So, yes. So, I would strongly suggest he may be thinking about what it could be, but it's not because that's illusion and confusion. So he's confused of why he can't eat. It's just making him feel weird. And of course, you go that long with it, you're not going to eat anything. You need brain food. So I'm glad that he's hydrated, but you got to have substance. So the answer to that is yes, something else is going on, but it's not what he thinks it is because it's causing confusion and illusion. So it's just, it could be trickery. So sometimes if he knows something's wrong, that's when to trust your gut to go to the doctor. Don't trust yourself that you can think you know what's wrong. So in the past, I don't know that we're going to point fingers at doctors, but my Hermit card, because he's so wise, he's, besides the Magician, when doctors are needed in readings, that's one of my doctor cards. But this is in the past. So I'm wondering if the doctor missed something. I'm not going to start a lawsuit here. This is just the way I'm reading spirit. So I would go forward to the doctor again. And this is you, Deb. This is the Queen of Pentacles. You need to help manifest. This is you. Manifest your brother going. Because she's under him, the doctor. Okay. So you manifest, Sunshine, that your brother goes back. Because the longer he waits, this is 5 of Cups, that's loss. The worse he's going to get feeling. Depression and just down and out. Okay. Shoulder surgery is the good thing in the background, but something's not right here. And it's look at this person. They're very weak and tired and just, it's loss. So loss of appetite too. Okay. 3 of Swords, disheartening, not sure on what the truth is disappointment, and it's going to start to really affect his mental health because these are mental health things. It is physical as well. He may think he knows what it is, but it's not. Rest assured, honey, he's going to be fine because that little family is happy. It'll be wrapped up quickly because that's a 10, and that's happy success. It'll be all right. Let me see what your base card was. All right. So your base card is Major Arcana, and that's the Justice. I'm going to get used to this camera. I'm more dominant left-handed. But that's the Justice card. So his body is trying to rebalance itself, but you may need to go to the doctor to let them help rebalance him, okay? All right. Oh, wow. Underneath that Justice Balance Major Arcana is my other Doctor card, because that's the Magician. Using your talents and abilities, that's the Doctor card. So you got both Doctor cards. Balance with Justice. Wow, they said just keep pulling the base cards. I'm like, okay. There's another Ace of Swords. Go get the truth. Go find out what's going on. And the other one is Faith, Hierophant. So you're going to manifest and pray, Deb. Okay? All right. I know he's frustrated. Cards even said that. And he's going to get really down, out, and depressed about it. Don't let him. He went back to the doctor for a post-surgery check, but they couldn't tell him anything. Well, you can't just walk around like that. I'll be getting another opinion then, honey. We'll keep tripping our prayers, honey. You just let us know, okay? All right, who was next? My phone's bleeping, so somebody's probably telling me. Okay. What? It's my oldest son. He doesn't message me very often. He's the one that's married in North Carolina. That's a weird message. I will call him later. Okay. He's okay. All righty. Just an option for eats happening this week. You have here, you mean heard of taco salad? Yeah. Try fajita salad. Wait, why is this pop-up thing here? Hold on. Bake the tortillas to be crisp and crumble them into the salad. And you use steak that works with chicken. Sounds delicious, Rocco. That's delicious. How about you make it and mail it to me? Want to do that? All right. Your turn. All right, JoJo. Let's do what's going on with your house inspection? Did you say that it didn't go through? Let's see. So do you want to know if it's going to change? If eventually that it'll be okay? I don't get it wrong. Pretty sure, yeah. The appraisal inspection for your FHA loan does not pass. Is this going to be cleared? Is this going to be cleared up? Thank you, JoJo. All right. All right. Lots of yes and no questions today. That's all right. Let's get down to business. We're going to manifest it, JoJo. Need this to go through. We just don't want to be looking for any magician cards. Joe and I have learned when we do readings on her houses, don't let the magician pop in there. Trickster. All right. Let's see if this is cleared up. Alrighty. Let's see if anybody's going to give you a hard time. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, JoJo. Okay. Don't panic because I'm still wanting to do confirmation. It looks like it's going to depend on... They're arguing with somebody. I don't know who's arguing, but they're arguing. Okay, so I don't know if it's the inspector dealing with bank people, but they don't like each other. All right, so the King of Wands, he's the inspector guy. Okay. I don't know that I like him. I don't know anything about him, but I don't think he's very bright. Because right beside of it is the Page of Wands, and that's like, I mean, younger generation, which is not as bright and smart. I don't know. It's just like, he may be a grown man, but he got the brains of a little. I mean, it just like he's not very smart. He's not using his wisdom. And then right beside of these is the Knight of Cups, and that's setting boundaries, and be very, very careful with this guy. He sounds suspicious. Just saying. Because then the Past card, which is above all of his cards, is the Devil card. Now, it sits by itself, so well aspected, it means breaking the chains out of the situation. It's above him, so are you entitled to get a different opinion and have someone else inspect it? Like, break away from this dude? Because in the future, it's an absolute conflict, and you're going to have to stand your ground at some point. And I'm just wondering if you can get and request a different inspector. That's what I'm wanting to know, because you got to stand your ground about something. A lot of wands, you're going to have to use passion and desire to do it. Two of Wands, like, which way do we go? 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's, if you use the passion and desire, it will help your situation. You're just going to have to move forward. Now, okay, so I'm going to pull this. I'm going to read it both ways, and then I'm going to pull confirmation to see which way they want us to go with it. Because you have the Faith card. Now, remember, faith is absolutely having faith and prayer and more manifesting. But remember, this is the Hierophant in the other deck, which is translated when it's negative to other than deep state. It means complete and utter chaos. And it is sitting beside you standing your ground. It could be chaotic, but you need to stand your ground. And use your faith too. But let's pull some confirmation. I just want to know if it's going to be fixed. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It may take a little while. Because right now you just feel kind of left out in the cold. Like, I don't. But remember, when the Five of Pentacles comes in there, it also means you kind of stand your ground, and because you don't agree with the way something's done, I'll just wait outside then. So if you don't agree that you're getting a fair deal, I would check into doing something else. But this is victory. This is celebration, and it's marriage. It's a new home. It's we the people. It's celebration is what it is. Okay. 4 of Wands, passion and desire. So more wands. 3 of Cups is, it can be a collective card, so you may have to work with other people, but it's celebration. Okay. So you got to be turned around, but you may have to fight for and stand your ground with this inspector dude. Is he giving you a hard time, JoJo? The loan officer and the inspector. Are they bitching at each other? Loan officer's arguing with the dumbass inspector. Well, that would explain the turmoil. Standing your ground. Don't put up with that crap. They can't run. You're messing with your way of life that way. You got multiple 5s in here, so if we want a predicted time, we have 5s. So 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Well, we're not manifesting months. So it's coming from underwriting then? Okay. Who is next? I don't remember. Christine, that's a good question. Have they said why they won't pass it? Just being an asshole? Just wondering. Okay, let's see. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. Ah! Terry's butter. She's on a roll. All right. Sorry, I'm just learning chat. What I missed. At least I can see them. I'm assuming I'm seeing them all. We'll find out. Okay, so all right, I did all those. Then it was JoJo's. What is next? And Deb. Okay. If you have time. My sister-in-law told me on Sunday that she felt she was not long for this world. She said she's ready to meet Jesus. Is her crossover coming soon? Well, you know, sometimes when you know, you know. I've seen it before. All right, Deb. JoJo, your base card on that's the Eight of Wands. That's camera. I'll get it eventually, guys. That's fast moving. So it looks like if you push a little, all these wands in there, you're going to have the desire to push them. If you push a little, then it will be resolved quite quickly. So keep that in mind. Okay. We manifest it. All right. All righty. Paint is flaking on an outbuilding. That's cosmetic. Why is that a big deal? As long as the outbuilding hasn't caved in and has a roof on it, who cares? You know how to paint? Really, Rocco? Peeling and flaking paint is always a problem with FHA loans. Some counties governed by the FHA loan terms, even though that might not be. Wow. That's sad. To me, I just look at paint as cosmetic. You can paint. Okay, I'll do Deb's question about her sister-in-law, and then Nadia is requesting oracles. What time is it? Oh, okay. Wow. Done an hour and 12 minutes. All right. I'm going to go soak my feet, prop them up. Drink more water to get rid of the water, because that makes sense. It's crazy, Rocco. Maybe they need a spiritual boot up their ass, you think? They'll come up with the craziest things to keep people from advancing and doing better for themselves, won't they? Lead based. We haven't had lead based in years. All they gotta do is go out and test the little. There's their little bleepy thingy that they do to see if there's lead in it. I'm just gonna roll my eyes and leave it alone. All right, so we're gonna pull cards on Deb's sister-in-law. She's got a feeling that she may be going to meet Jesus soon. So let's see if her feelings are legit. All right. I don't need to know, but if you wanted to share, has she been sick or anything? You don't have to tell me. It's none of my business. I'm just curious. The cards are really sticky today. I bet you little fingers have touched it somewhere. All right, let's see. I think we pretty much almost had all yes or no questions today. Wow. Well. I don't know, but she sure does want to. That's interesting. Now, definitely, I think that she's really following her gut. I think she's really convinced that this is going to happen. Okay, I want to... Let's do it this way. We have a lot of conflict going on with these cards, though. I think she's trying to trust her gut because in the past card, she's the High Priestess. That means in the past, she's been right about stuff. But remember, she could be tricky and dangerous. The veil may seem to be thinning to her for a reason, but we have conflict here, inner conflict. These are both fighting cards, so I don't know that she's just going to cross over willy-nilly because she wants to. I think she's going to, might have some inner turmoil there. Because we have trickery cards, her tricky. Right now, currently, she's hoping and praying like, cheers, let's get this done. That's under the High Priestess. She's trusting her gut that she's going to get her way and she's going to go home and celebrate. I'm not convinced, Deb. I don't know, because let me show you some tricky cards. We have Hoodwinked and we have Illusion Trickery with Seven of Cups. So I think she may be in for a disappointment. I know that she seems to be kind of intuitive about it, but like something's wrong. I don't get that it's very, very, very soon. I don't. She needs to have a new outlook on life. With the trickery cards, I don't think she's going to get what she wants. All that inner turmoil and fighting. Yeah. Page of Swords is starting to have determination to start over with truth. Okay. Oh, Christine had a question. Nadia texted me. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, Christine, I'll get you, honey. Renee says it's yuck there because it's raining and cold. I'm so sorry. So anyway, this is starting over. She needs to focus on truth and start over again. Maybe, like I said, I haven't read the chat yet, so I don't know to answer if you said she'd been sick or not. I just pulled this. It's in reverse. That's the Ten of Swords. When it's like this, she'll surrender to the truth. It's up this way. I don't know if she's going to like the truth very well. That's not being allowed to surrender. So I'm not getting that she's going to get her way, Deb. So just saying. All right, Christine. Me too, Joe. All right. Let me figure out what Christine needs to know about her son. I gotta find it. Just be patient with me. I feel you guys are probably gonna type it at the bottom before I find it. I see where you said that it's a question about your son, and it could be if you want to know if you could do it. Nadia said it could be fun. Can you just retype it? I don't see it. I'm grateful for all y'all. Well, Deb, was she going? Truth is truth, honey. Some people don't like to hear it, but it don't change it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking with Rocco's theme. Spiritual boot in the ass. You know what I'm saying? I agree, Pat. May pass. Yeah. Christine, what was your question about your son, sweetie? I don't see it. I'm blind. Wings, you're funny. Because he just leans in and goes, I help you. I just don't see it. It's me. Can you retype it, please? I'm so sorry. Well, while Christine is retyping, are we having pie too? Hey, you're gonna make everybody hungry. While Christine is typing, if she wants her question answered, if you came in late, didn't hear me in the beginning, I know a lot of you are watching the replay, but I want to remind everyone to keep Sister Gail in your prayers of losing her father. I did mention that in the video yesterday that I recorded. I want you to remember our sugar glumplin and my dumpling because she's having surgery today. So we send her well wishes and prayers and quick recovery, and she will be okay. There you are, Christine. And then we're going to pull your oracles. Your son did courses on home inspection, so he can do that. I was going to ask him for Joe if needed. He's doing something else now. Oh, okay. So that wasn't a question, just an idea. That's all right. That's kind of you. Thank you. We all work together to help each other. I agree, Pat. Apple crumb is better. All right. All right, let's do your oracles. Let's see what we got going on today. We'll do Angel of Abundance today first. All right. I think we've had this one, but there's obviously a reason it's coming back in here. We probably all need to focus on this attitude. Okay, it's abundant. I'll get it eventually, guys. Deal with my uncoordinated hands and eyeballs here. So abundance mindset. This is if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. You need to see, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Say, it's mine, it's in my hand, I claim it. So we have to change our mindset that shoulda, coulda, woulda down the road, don't cut it, because that means it'll always be down the road. Okay? We manifest it in our hand now. Okay? I'm grateful for Schneider yelling at you too, Nadia. That's funny. He's so good at it. I'm grateful for his entertainment with chicken. Okay. All right. What else do we have? All right. Let's do our Archangel. I think. Oh, good. It's one I can pronounce. That's right. I forgot I pulled this one. Here's our little book cheat sheet here. This is good. This is beautiful. It's about gifts today. Everything's about gifts, manifesting things. Okay. So we have, I hope that's not blurry, Archangel Hope. That's good. We all need that. Look for a cosmic gift. Remember, you deserve it. Why does that sound like a commercial? Look for a cosmic gift because you deserve it. I could be on TV. How about that? All right, let's go look it up in the book. Who is this angel? Ooh. Fancy. Archangel Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. Didn't know that they had one. Okay. She carries divine feminine energy and has her etheric retreat above Malaysia. Okay. She is always seen in glowing rainbow light. As her name suggests, she brings hope at the end of challenging experiences. She offers new opportunities, inspiration, gifts, and happiness to those who are ready for the next step. A rainbow is a portent or promise that you are due to receive a reward. Under cosmic law, if your heart leaps with joy and gratitude when you see this glorious arc of radiant color, the universe opens a new door for you. Your expression of delight is the key that turns the lock, and Archangel Hope activates this for you. She will also shine light onto your path. Well, by golly, I got a gift coming then, because Lee and I saw a rainbow. We were in Kentucky. Deb, did you see the rainbow? Maybe you pointed it out. We all saw a rainbow. There was a rainbow there. And before we left, the week that we did leave, I think it was right before, we saw rainbows here at the house. Well, I'm declaring ownership of my gifts. I want them. All right, so that's the Archangel. Let's do your chakras and we'll be done. I know, damn beautiful. Okay, only one lecture card. Not too bad. Well, this one's not really a lecture. That one is a lecture. We've had it a lot. Okay, so perfection. Understanding that we will never be perfect, and what your idea of perfection is may not be accurate. Our Creator is perfect. Anything underneath that is not. Well, I guess the angels would be, but please understand this is a mindset. And don't try to keep changing things to perfect what you can't control. Okay? Be happy, be satisfied. Be grateful, have gratitude and love for the way you are and the way your situation is. Even if you need to manifest change, it's perfect for you at the moment because that's where you are in divine timing. Okay? So always trying to make things better, to always be perfect is ridiculous. Okay? So what is your mindset of what perfection is? All right? Our looks aren't perfect. Our attitudes aren't perfect. You know, our life situations are never going to be perfect. But they are where they are at the right time because of the divine timing, okay? And that's what's perfect. His timing is divine timing, which is the perfection, okay? So it's about mindset. Now, other than using your mindset, we're also using mysticism. Mysticism in this deck represents your intuition. Really start to focus on intuitive abilities and hone in and sharpen some details because I think some of us are working on them a little harder now, so we don't get hoodwinked by certain things. I talked earlier on in the show about dealing with wolves in sheep clothing. So when you sharpen these tools, you increase your mysticism and your intuition, okay? Trust your gut and go with it, all right? You know, we need it. Now, here's your lecture card from the Chakra Oracles. We've had this one not too long ago, okay? Stop playing the victim. Can you see that? A little bit. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Victim. Stop playing the victim card. Oh, woe is me. Everything's so bad. Feel sorry for me. No. I don't want to feel sorry for you. I don't have time for that. I can love you. But victimhood is the opposite of being grateful. You got to be grateful. Playing the victim doesn't solve anything. If you have issues, pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Do the best you can to fix the problem. Woe is me, pity party does not work. Well, it doesn't work on me. I don't care. Did y'all know that? Okay. All right. Nadia, are you throwing up, honey? The food ideas are making me start to be bulimic. Uh-oh. So, those are your chakra oracles. Please understand your mindset of what perfection is. Please increase your intuitive ability. And don't let people fool you into thinking they're victims. All right? Hand up, not hand out. Y'all have heard that phrase before, haven't you? All right. Well, we went for an hour and a half. I'm going to go get more water and whatever those things are, potassium phosphate powder thingies. And I'm going to go elevate my feet. I'm turning into an old woman. All right. It'll be all right. So as Deb mentioned, we pulled cards. Apparently there's planetary alignment this week. If it messes with your energy, try to keep yourself reeled in. Don't get too cranky. All right? Don't get too cranky. Jojo, we are manifesting everything works out for you and your inspection in your house. Remember, everyone that needs prayers. Y'all need me, you holler at me. Next show is planned for Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll play around with these little mod. There's so many buttons on here, but I'll play around. They've got some tutorials that I'm just have to go look. But I'll try to use StreamYard again. I need to. I mean, I'm paying for it, so might as well. All right. All right. Praying for all of you. I love all of you. Some love and some light, some all that good stuff. Go rest. Everyone's so tired. Everyone's so down and gloomy. All right? Yes. All right. Go rest. All right. I love you. Blessings, blessings. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.